Good morning.
Look at us, so patriotic.
I love it.
America.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance. Oh, wait, can we do that anymore?
I don't even know. Good morning, my firecracker fashionistas and star-spangled sweethearts. You have landed right here on Sunny TV, where the tea is hot, the weather is hotter, and the vibes are so patriotic they might salute you back today.
Hey.
Yay, boo. It's our 4th of July special, and we're broadcasting brighter than a beach top sequence tank top. There we go. At a beach parade, whether you're tuning in from a porch swing, a parade route, or your cousin's inflatable pool with a questionable beverage in hand. This show is packed tighter than a picnic basket in the plaza. Mel, what's on the Sunny Sundial agenda today?
Oh, we are kicking it off with my 4th of July weather report, where the only thing louder than the thunder is the Frizz forecast.
Right,
look at
serum.
this.
Yes. I
Humidity
know.
is making a comeback, and your glitter poncho may just become your new personality.
Then it's our local music report, stacked lineup of live shows that will have you two-stepping from Prohibition Kitchen to Pierre's Pub. And yes, we have the one, the only Shayla Nelson!
Yay!
She's in
She's
studio,
really here.
lighting up the plaza tonight with her new debut single, Pledge. We are so excited for this moment.
So good.
Yes.
And next, we're bringing you the best firework viewing spots in town, from Spa Suite Sparkle alliteration to the Treasury to that iconic Bayfront view.
Then it's from fast lane to jail lane. Florida's new speeding law, booze, you got to check this out, is putting the brakes on lead feet and reminding us that sometimes glam comes with the speed limit.
I better slow down.
True story.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
going deep with the Bexley Box Legacy, a heart-centered story of love, loss, and community healing, because kindness always has a place on this timeline.
Oh my goodness. And guess who is back from the runway of realness? It's Inspo with Ashim. So excited. The queen of keen on the fashion
Yes.
scene. She's dropping truth serum in Tool and telling us exactly what to wear, how to show up like a star-spangled statement pieces that we are. I love this so much.
And we're heading north with a fresh look at Detention Glow Up. A school in Maine is swapping detention for hiking therapy, and honestly, we support a reflective movement in Lululemon.
I think so too, as long as it's from the outlet. Mel's also giving us her
For real.
top 10 4th of July party
Yes,
bangers.
so good.
From Katy Perry classics to Tom Petty Ride or Dies. If your playlist doesn't start with fireworks and end with a little crying tribute from Toby Keith, are you even celebrating?
Nope. Plus, Overheard in St. Augustine. I can't say that without laughing. It's back and messier than a cooler full of spiked lemonade and PBR. We've got espresso martinis with an attitude, potato-inspired self-identity,
What?
and one truly dramatic demand for graveyard sleepovers.
Oh my goodness, I cannot
Yikes.
wait to get in this. And we're also going to be throwing back in style with slanging through the decades, taking us to the
Yes.
1950s today. I'm so excited to get into it. It's fierce.
It's fresh.
It's
Sunny
Sunny
TV.
TV. Oh, I love
We need like an
that.
applaud button, so it's like,
I know, yeah, we need
yay.
like a little something
Like a
there.
laugh
like
track.
cheering. Oh my gosh. But we're going to hear from the Bailey Group, our title sponsor. We love the Bailey Group. Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group and NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether you're securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone in St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses. They're incredible. They do so much work in town. Please give them a good follow on the face pages, 904-461-1800.
Oh my goodness. And if you guys in comments right now, we want to know what you're planning to wear for your 4th of July festivities.
Okay.
Tell
Like,
us,
are you
tell
going to
us.
go
Wearing, yes.
red, blue, and then also too, maybe like where you're going to watch the fireworks?
Yeah, good
We
stuff.
want to know, because you never know.
Details,
These
let us know.
these two yahoos
But they're
might
not
just
going to
show
know
up.
where to watch if they don't have the weather report. What's going on, Bill?
All right, so good morning, firecrackers and forecast fanatics. It's your girl Mel, because third person is so fun. And I've got your drama-packed Sky Tea for the next 2 days, so let's get into it.
Okay.
So today, clouds are serving moody realness all day with humidity so thick it's giving wet blanket with an attitude. Expect a diva-level thunderstorm to make a scene, Probably when you finally decide to leave your house and you're looking super cute. High of 87, low of 73. That's a lie. And 100% chance of frizz.
Okay.
Okay, so for tomorrow,
It really is.
Friday, July 4th,
Okay.
Mother Nature's feeling a little messy, probably a lot messy. We've got clouds, humidity, and yes, pop-up storms trying to upstage the fireworks. But don't cancel the barbecue plans just yet. Just pack your glitter poncho. High of 86, and fireworks may sparkle with the sight of sprinkles. Oh, like an ice cream.
I like that.
So whether you're grilling, chilling, or dodging raindrops in your red, white, and rhinestones, remember, you are the sunshine babe. The sky's just jealous.
Oh, I love that.
That
That's
was
lovely.
so cute.
All right, strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. We've got the local music report to make you proud. I've got 2 days worth. So we've got Thursday tonight, and we've also got July 4th. So we've got Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon, Chris Castle at 1 at the St. Augustine Waterworks, Colin Costco, not the store, at 1 o'clock at La Cocina.
Thank
at
you.
the cellar upstairs. You're welcome. Cam Wheaton at 1 at Pierre's Pub. Cassidy Lee at Pierre's Pub at 1. She must be playing with Cam.
She's doing a lot.
Smokin' Joe Shower at 3 o'clock at Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's. Caleb Joy at 4 at Marsh Creek Country Club. Good luck. Evan D at 5 o'clock at Guy Harvey Resort.
So fancy.
Vinny Jacobs at 5 o'clock at Hurricane Will Grill and Wings. David Watt Besley, 5 o'clock at Oasis Deck and Restaurant. Sue Seymour Westcott. This is good too. She's probably playing with David Watt Besley
Very nice.
at 5 o'clock at Oasis. Trevor Compton at 5 o'clock at St. Augustine Shores Club. It's concerts in the Plaza tonight downtown.
Who's it featuring?
Shayla Nelson,
Yeah!
baby. Don't forget it. 6 o'clock p.m. Plaza de la Constitucion. Space Heaters, 6 o'clock p.m. at Prohibition Kitchen. We've got Cam Wheaton again on a world tour, 7 o'clock p.m. at Colonial Oak Music Park. John Q. 9 o'clock at the Milltop Tavern. There's nothing after the Q. I just was waiting for it. So
Yeah, nice dramatic pause there.
pivoting over to the 4th, here we go. Proud to be an American. JC
Merca.
Hatfield duo at noon at the Milltop Tavern. We got Joshua Tennessee Worthy at 1 o'clock, Pierce Pub. We got Evan D, 4 o'clock at Guy Harvey Resort. Yeehaw! John Q again, 4:30 at the Milltop Tavern. We got Damon Slaughter. He looks like Shawn Mendes, 5 o'clock p.m. at O.C. White's Restaurant. Smokin' Joe Shower, 6 o'clock p.m. at Ann O'Malley's Deli and Pub. I want to know what the deli part is. Colton McKenna, 6 o'clock p.m. at Prohibition Kitchen. Ooh, we got Blister. You might need ointment
Yeah,
for that.
that's when you wear
8:30
those.
p.m.
You wear those shoes.
Yeah, you might need a spray on that one. Tradewinds Lounge, Bo and the Burners, 9 o'clock at the Milltop Tavern. And finishing out, we got Ramona at 10 o'clock at Prohibition Kitchen.
A lot.
Very cool. All
So-
right, Sonnies.
This right here.
Here we go. Shayla Nelson, dear friend of all of ours, very, very cool. And watching her journey has been like watching the sun break through the storm clouds. Literally, her music is raw, radiant, and filled with the truth. Her new song, Pledge, is not just a song, it's a movement, a reminder to treat ourselves with the same respect we so freely give away. Never take yourself for granted. She'll be performing this anthem on our Sunny TV 4th of July special tomorrow, but we're going to get into the song a little bit here today. We're going to talk to Shayla, her career, her journey. We're so proud to have this moment of Shayla Nelson in studio.
Thank you for being here.
Oh
Thank
my
you for having
goodness.
me.
So you got to take us on this journey. I know that we're going to jump into Pledge, but talk about where your music career started.
Oh, where it started. Well, music has always been a part of my life, and I've been playing professionally, doing gigs for about 8 years. I think my first gig was the Gamble Rogers Music Festival.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when I was 13.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
10 years ago. And then I played for the Music in the Box series at Limelight a few years later. And then I started working at a recording studio in town as an intern, and I just got connected through that. And it's just been going steady ever since.
That's amazing. So the dream of Pledge. I mean, you've been working on this. How long has Pledge been, the concept of the song? How long have you been working on it?
Oh, man. I remember looking back at the recording because I was making a TikTok, like how it started versus how it ended up. And I didn't realize it was this long ago, but it was in 2022.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's such a song of self-reflection. And I think that it's timeless because we all have insecurities in life. And Pledge really talks about owning yourself and really climbing that mountain and just really seeing the light. Can you take us a little bit through that journey? Like one of the lyrics that haunts me is, "Why am I trying to be more like her?" And I love that, Shayla. Can you talk a little bit about that journey?
Yes, of course. Growing up, I felt like we had this role model of the ideal woman, how she looks, how she carries herself, how she talks. And I was never the ideal woman. No one really is, because it doesn't exist. And so throughout my childhood, growing up, I was chasing something that didn't exist. And at one point, I just realized, why don't I just make my own version? Like, I am my own ideal woman. And
I love
think it's just important to be authentically yourself.
Yeah. "Sympathy is a Knife" is a song by Charlie XCX, and I encourage you to go. Yeah, it's a great song that kind of tackles a lot of these things that you're talking about in Pledge. But what was the moment you knew Pledge needed to be shared with everybody? Was it like when you started to put the music together? What came first, the lyrics or the music?
So the lyrics came first. It switches around for me in the creative process, and it'll happen at 3 a.m. or, it happens super randomly. But I don't think it was really until I met with my producer the first time, and he's listening to the demos of my songs. And as a creative and as an artist, super self-critical and crave perfection. So I'm sitting there and I'm just nitpicking everything because it was a rough cut of the song. And he's just listening to it. He's just sitting there quiet. And I just keep talking, and he's like, hold on. And he listens to it like fully and then looks at me and he goes, I want to start with this one. This is a beautiful song. And at that point, I think I realized that it wasn't just my friends and my family, hyping me up. Like which was, I have really supportive friends and family, obviously, but it felt like a whole new level of,
You've arrived.
Yeah, this might relate to somebody else. Like, it's my therapy, but it could also be somebody else's.
Yeah, I mean, your horror story is somebody else's survival guide, and I think that that's what this song is really, truly about. Can you talk about what you hope to inspire with the song?
Mostly just like what I was saying before about being authentically yourself and the ideal woman. Just be yourself and create your own version of yourself, and you don't need to strive to be somebody else because you're beautiful just the way you are.
Oh, I love that.
I love this. And you know what I love more? Because she's a young person. I mean, we're younger than she is, clearly.
Obviously, clearly.
But the fact that she's already saying that and knows how important that is. I mean, there's women that are my age that we compare ourselves to other people. And I think it transcends all age groups. And you're so young and you figured it out. Like, high five, sister girl.
So being Pledge is such a classic anthem, I'm going to say, because I think that it's timeless. But you said you wrote it in 2022, and now we're here in 2025, and then we're going to be listening to this until like 2047. But like, what does Pledge mean to you now? Has Pledge ever evolved for you in your personal life?
Yes,
okay,
for sure. The past few years have been really rough for me, especially 2024. It was one of the hardest years of my life. And even a year ago, I viewed the world in such a different light. And now I feel like I have the perspective of, this bad thing happened to me and that sucks. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, does that really matter as much?
A lot like the lyric When You Climb the Mountain, right? Because you're climbing that mountain, you get to the precipice and you get to see like, wow, this is everything that I've accomplished.
Yeah.
The hard stuff always, like Ashim has always told me, like the stuff that we do in the dark qualifies for what we have in the light.
Right.
So I think we have such an appreciation for that. And Pledge is such a beautiful song.
Oh, thank you.
So tell everybody where they can find the song. I want everybody to run out, download it today, put it on repeat, put it on every playlist. Yeah.
Your dogs right now are listening to it on repeat.
On repeat, yes.
For 9 hours.
So what are the different socials that people can follow?
It's pretty much on everything, including Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, really anywhere you get your music, it'll be there.
Fabulous. And tonight, what's going on tonight?
I'm playing it's my second annual concert in the Plaza de Constitución, from 6 to 8. Hopefully it doesn't get rained out.
No, it's not.
It's not going
Did you see
to.
my weather report?
I did,
Good.
yes.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna premiere pledge for the first time since its release, as well as some other originals that haven't been released yet.
I love that.
And some of my favorite covers.
So cool.
Yeah.
You are an
Yes.
incredible gift to our town, to our world. You are a bright and shining ray of sunshine. Thank you so
Thank you
much
for taking the
Yeah.
time.
for being here.
Guys, of
Keep us
course.
posted on all fronts. I want rights to the remix. I'm ready.
Yes.
Because you know us, the gays. We got to go to oots, oots, oots. We got to add
I'm
that a
ready.
little bit in
I'm
there,
ready
right?
for it.
What about what do you think mean Trevor would think of this?
I think that it would
I
have
think he would like
integrity.
this.
I think it has integrity. Yeah,
think
it's
so,
wonderful.
too.
But you know what else we can do when we
Before
are...
we move on, I do have to say there was a comment. So I just
Oh,
have
yeah,
to say
please
before
do. Yes,
Shayla, before
thank you.
Shayla walks away.
Hashima's doing
from
her job.
Artbox 137, they said we love Shayla at Artbox 137. So-
Awesome! Shout out
Lots
to
of love.
Danielle. That's an incredible gallery. Amazing, amazing. It gives some local artists an opportunity to shine. Please check out Artbox. They're amazing. And check out Old Town Trolley. Sit back and unwind and take it easy, baby, and let it go. Let Old Town Trolley's tale tellers extend 500 years of St. Augustine's lore, charm, and so much more. Hop on the trolley under the sky so blue with views so breathtaking it's like a debut. Licensed conductors, talented and bright, share stories and sights from morning till night. European flavor, brick-lined streets so divine, Castillo de San Marcos, a historic sign. Fountain of Youth and Flagler's Grand Hotel. This 90-minute tour has tales to retell. 22 stops, 100 to explore. On and off free boarding. The city is yours. Use your ticket all day with joy and glee. St. Augustine's Wonders, a sight you must see. Free museum entry, a history delight. Shuttle services, making everything just right. St. John's Residence, a perk so sweet. Tour for free with a full fare treat. Hometown Pass, sign up today at hometownpass.com. Come what may, explore the old jail, Potter's Wax Museum's delight, and the oldest store, a journey so right. Entertain your kin, laughter and cheer. Old Town Trolley's free Hometown Pass, hold it dear. For friends and family, an adventure so vast in St. Augustine charms, make the memories
Oh my God.
last.
Listen,
We did it.
You are quite the. I'm telling you, you're quite the little leprechaun of poetry. over there.
Thank you.
Is that, would you call that a limerick?
Leprechaun?
He's a linguistic leprechaun.
Love that word.
Linguistic
Leprechaun.
leprechaun.
La, 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 la. Hey, light up the night. July 4th fireworks viewing party. Shout out to Megan Holder. Somebody please tag her in comments. Okay, babes, if you're still wondering where to catch the fireworks this year, stop everything because I've got the ultimate glow up plan for your 4th. Stella Marie's Spa is the amazing folks for our Mother Stewards are hosting an exclusive fireworks viewing party that's all sparkle. No stress. They're taking the 5th floor views at the Treasury building, right?
Dang,
Ooh, that's
I love
nice.
that building.
Yeah.
Love.
Just below the top, but it's amazing views of the off of the Lions Bridge and the Matanzas.
Hiccups.
Excuse me. Doors open at 8:30. Fireworks dazzle at 9:30, and in between, it's a whole vibe, Mel. It's amazing. They've got light bites, luxe mocktails, cocktails, raffles, and even a chance to score some heavenly spa packages. If our Mother Stewards, it's a powerhouse local nonprofit on a mission to protect our planet and sustainable practices. They do a ton of work with beach cleanups. She's an incredible lady that believes in our environment. I love this fundraiser for the 4th of July. So if you want some more info, give a call 904. I'll do it again. 904. I'll do it again. 904. I'll do it again. 904-522-4242.
Let's get a pen.
Yes, that's what I was waiting
Sorry.
for because my mom was like,
I
wait a
forgot to
minute,
get a
wait a
pen.
minute, wait a minute. David,
904.
come on, slow
I know,
down.
she's going, what?
Yeah, I
What?
gotta get the
904 what?
number.
Say it
So
again.
I'll do it again. 904-522-4242.
Oh, I like
Just
the, like-
remember that I'm 24 and the 42 at the end.
Addie, get me on the bug. Addie, get me on the bug.
Wow.
There it is. Get it on the bug.
See?
Do it. And she,
you
that looks
see?
like you
Can
guys
you
just
see?
got
That's
arrested.
perfect. I love
it.
it.
Jail and take number.
Or
We
am I
have
frozen?
professional graphics.
Oh
in
my
this
God.
company.
So it's not your average
Focus.
fireworks viewing. Spa, suites, and skyline. Oh, we're there.
Okay,
got it.
perfect.
So guys, do it. There are raffles, which equals fun, but also a chance to win big on spa packages.
Right.
Treat yourself or someone you like more than your ex.
Treat
Okay?
yourself. I love that.
Treat yourself.
It's a treasury building. That's so fresh. That's
Treat
fancy.
yourself has gotten me into quite a few financial situations,
God
but
bless.
that's okay.
You can make payments.
But you know what? We can always go to work and make more money. Like
We can.
celebrate yourself.
Work at my corner in Palaca. All right. We've got a
Why Palaca?
fireworks
What's
show.
wrong with Palaca?
Fireworks show, because they're gracious. That's
Keep
not
going.
just a show, it's the show, boo-boo. The Friday, July 4th, City of St. Augustine is pulling out all the patriotic stops for the return of the fireworks over the Matanzas. And honey, it's giving red, white, and wow.
Yes.
The celebration kicks off at 6 o'clock at the plaza, where the All-Star Orchestra will have you swaying and singing
Fun.
for 2 hours of big band bangers and bop hits, all with a star-spangled twist. Then, at 9:30, the sky explodes into a 20-minute firework extravaganza, choreographed to a soundtrack that'll give you goosebumps and pride tingles. The bayfront between the Castillo and the Bridge of Lions transforms into a full-on theater of light, music, and magic. Mel, tell me some legendary local musicians.
All right, so here we go. Here's some poppin' facts that
All
I want
right.
to drop. The All-Star Orchestra, you don't know who they are. They are legendary local musicians that will have you feeling the patriotic beat from your flip-flops to your fireworks and even your headbands.
That's nice. I need a bop
You like
to
that?
keep going and like
Yeah.
feeling the vibes.
Or
yeah.
you can, and have a mocktail. It'll make you do the same thing. Want
Good
that
story.
perfect Insta moment? Head to the Bayfront Strip between Castillo and the Bridge of Lions. That's the sweet spot. But if people are standing in your shot, just move them out of the way.
Yeah, but stay off the seawall and make sure you
Yeah, but
angle
you
your
know
phone
what?
at a 45-degree angle.
But
We
also,
don't- yeah.
too, did you know like there's an app where you can erase people that are in your background of your photo?
God, I wish I had that for my life.
Get out. I can't. The soundtrack is custom mixed and choreographed, kind of like what we do every morning here in the studio. So it's not just
One take.
fireworks;
Yes.
it's a symphony of the sky.
Yes.
Arrive to an all inclusive evening. Arrive by 6 p.m. Fireworks start at 9. Parking fills up fast. But you know what? Renee had a good point yesterday.
What?
She said, make dinner reservations, go to dinner, grab an ice cream or something.
Right.
And then go watch the fireworks.
Yeah, Ashim, do you have any tips for everybody out there for fireworks? What do you guys do?
Well, we actually go to some friends who live in Davis Shores, and
Okay.
we watch it from their house. They're on the water, which is pretty amazing because they have a dock, and so we can watch it from there, which is spectacular. It's like
Yeah.
the best view because the big barge is literally like 100 yards off their dock.
Oh,
so it's really
that
pretty
is-
special.
That's really
That's
cool.
really nice.
But the one thing that was different this year, I thought fireworks started at 9. They're at 9:30 this year.
Yeah.
Do you remember Chief was talking about it last week, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm in bed.
Because I know it feels very late,
Gotta go
but
at
I don't
9.
know. So it's at
Maybe the
9:30 this
adrenaline
year.
will be kicking that night.
Yes,
That'll be good.
so that's
yeah.
probably my tip is make sure y'all get a nap before 4th of July.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of naps. So nap
Yes.
hard about 3-ish, maybe 2-ish. Get yourself some energy because you're going to be up late.
Yep.
The show is spectacular. It's usually about a half hour long. It's
Yeah.
a really, really great show. So
The
get
encore
there.
is everything.
Yes, the
Yeah.
encore. It's probably one of the best fireworks shows I've seen. And I've seen some like really amazing ones all over the world. But this is really, really good. So I would say get there early. Get a seat if you can. If you can take a seat with you, and then just be patient because, like they mentioned last week, Chief and Dee, there's going to be a lot of traffic. So
Yeah.
you know, just kind of park yourself, have fun, take some water,
Hydration
maybe
station.
wear some Depends. No kidding.
I love that. Yes, you're right. We should be
Absolutely.
sponsored by Depends in this
you
town.
know.
Wait, did you hear what Ashim said? She just invited us to her friend's house.
Oh, that's
Right? That's
wonderful.
right. You're
Yes.
coming with.
Addie, did you hear that?
Coming with.
Okay, we're coming.
We're coming.
Oh my God.
Hey, we got great expectations for those fireworks.
we do.
Looking to sell your home, your business, or maybe anything in between. This is all you need is great expectations at your side. Whether it's traditional real estate or fast-paced world of auctions, they've got your experience, the network, the hustle to make your next move a great one. You got to check them out. We love Jenna and the team. Great Expectations Realty or geauction.com. They're incredible.
So at Great Expectations, if someone wants to sell their house and like say someone wants to buy it and the furniture's in there, Jenna can sell the furniture with the house,
She's
right?
an all-rounder. Yeah, she's got
Isn't
the
that right?
auction house. If
That's
it's like
amazing.
estate stuff. Yeah, I know. And she's
Like
just
full service.
It's really turnkey.
Yeah.
It's
Dang,
really
yeah.
amazing. Yeah, I love that.
Jim, you hear that?
I know, right?
The
but
house-
she doesn't listen. She doesn't
Mama-
want IKEA. She doesn't want IKEA
No,
furniture.
I don't know IKEA,
Oh,
but there's a
ouch,
house.
those are fighting words.
There's a house around the street from Machines. Remember we saw it? It's
Yes.
a sale.
Oh.
Come over.
You
Be my
can move in
neighbor.
too.
Be my
Perfect.
neighbor.
Tell him I have till 2
He
payments.
could live in the basement.
Hey, from the fast lane to the jail lane, you guys need to listen to this. This is Florida's new speeding law. Speed bump just got real. Starting July 1st, Florida's putting the brakes on reckless speed demons with a fierce new law that's turning heavy feet into hefty fines and possible some jail time. Yeah, if you're caught going 50 miles per hour.
Oh, who's doing that?
Oh, over the speed limit, I mean, we know there's some jokers out there. 100 miles or more,
Motorcycle
even on
people.
highways, you're not even getting a ticket anymore. You're potentially getting a court date, jail time, and a criminal
Yeah, 'cause you're
criminal
probably
charge.
drunk.
First offense, you'd face up to 30 days in jail and get a $500 fine. Plus, you're required to show up in court. Do it again? Yeah, in 5 years, you're looking at 90 days in jail, a $1,000 fine, and losing your license for 6 months to
So
a
you
year.
didn't learn after the first time?
Yeah, right.
They got to
So,
say
yeah.
if you do
Well,
it again.
They love the fast. These are the Fast and Furious people.
Oh,
I'm just
then
saying.
don't
They-
talk about them.
They
That
want
makes
me hostile.
11 movies
Fast
to
and
look
Furious
at.
43.
Yeah.
No.
It's called dangerous excessive speeding law, and in Florida's answer on the rise of fatal crashes and extreme speeding. This is true. In 2023 alone, over 2,600 tickets were issued for drivers going 50 plus miles over the speed
That's
limit.
just
That's
wild.
a lot,
That's a
y'all.
lot.
Mess.
The message is clear. Slow your roll, boo.
Yeah.
Guys, let me ask you something. Like, if you feel the need to go that fast, like you maybe don't drive or maybe get up earlier and leave your house earlier.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason. Like, too many things could go wrong.
Yeah.
And people don't use blinkers here.
No.
Like,
You
they
know
do
what
not.
can slow you down and get you balanced in life? Shayla Nelson's music.
Yes.
Put that on.
Put it on.
It's beautiful.
Slow down,
Be a
guys.
good person.
I know. Hey, from heartbreak to helping hands, the Bexley Box legacy. Sometimes the most beautiful things come from the unimaginable heartbreak. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office just received Bexley Box number 7, a vibrant comfort kit in memory of Jared Bridegan, a father and a deputy whose life was tragically taken
I
in
remember. This is
2022
awful.
while his toddler daughter sat in the back seat. But his wife, Kristen, took her grief and turned it into something incredible. Each Bexley box is packed with love, filled with toys, blankets, sippy cups, and more to comfort young children who find themselves at police stations during a stressful or traumatic moment.
Oh,
this is an amazing
This is huge.
a moment. This is more than a donation. It's a lifeline, a hug in a box, and a legacy that reminds us how kindness can rise from the loss and continue to serve a community one child at a time.
So the Bexley box is named after Jared's daughter, who was in the car the night he was killed.
It's horrible.
It's crazy. Like, think about it. These little kids, they don't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden there's lights and police officers. And
Yeah.
I think this is amazing. And this is what happens when a member of the community chooses to take tragedy, turn it into something positive, and share with everyone else that she didn't have to do this.
This
but
is
she
amazing.
knew what it did for her daughter.
Yeah, we
So-
rise up on
Yeah.
these horrible situations, and
Exactly.
shout out to that family for doing wonderful things.
Absolutely.
Box number 7 is definitely
Yeah.
going to be comforting to somebody out there. It's awesome. Another big comfort is Maracuya, looking for that perfect pour tropical vibes and coffee that feels like a vacation. Oh, say hola, the Maracuya Coffee Shop, a cozy gem on West King Street in the heart of the Art District. From bold brews to dreamy lattes to fresh pastries and exotic mocktails, Maracuya isn't just a coffee shop, it's a pure mood. We got to get them in the studio.
David.
We got to talk to these unicorns from Maracuya. You can sip, smile, and repeat. Visit Maracuya Coffee
So
Shop
good.
at West King Street. The taste of passion in every cup. We will be there during this holiday
I
weekend.
eat the cold foam with a spoon, but
It's so good.
Joy Marie just said you look like Vanilla Ice in your jacket.
Oh, that's so
Wait,
nice.
can we take a
I
minute?
love Joy. Joy is the snack
Wait.
queen of St. Augustine. She knows every fantastic snack out there. She's a snack. I always go by
Okay,
whatever
so
Joy
here's-
says.
a snack.
She loves a snack,
Wait.
and I love what her selections are so good.
So I'm sorry, but can you please tell people? I have to. This jacket, the story. Tell them the story of this jacket. What it is.
So we're gonna move into inspo.
no. Do you want me
Come
to
on,
tell the story?
David.
Do you want
No,
me to tell?
1999. I went to World University
Good song.
Games in
They're swimming.
Spain, and I won a gold medal. And this was my custom jacket that they made for all the athletes for opening ceremonies. And I was
It's
wearing
made out
it.
of a
Still
flag.
fits. Thank you. Very
Still
little.
fits.
But yeah,
Looking
it
slim.
was it's made from an actual flag, and so all the athletes got one of these. It was pretty amazing.
I think
So,
it's
yeah.
pretty amazing. I
Yeah.
think if you don't tell the story, you should know me by now. I'm going to tell your story.
Mel's gonna
All
spill
your
it.
secrets about
We
to go
want
in
the
the
medal.
street.
We're gonna see the medal.
I
Yes.
just want people to pay me for this story. You know what I mean? That'd be great. Hello, Lifetime.
Oh, Facebook just Mark Zuckerberg just said he's going to give you $35.76.
Thank you, Mark.
We
I
love
mean,
you,
Mark
Mark.
Zuckerberg creating
Joy
an incredible
said,
platform.
Davey, you look better than Vanilla Ice.
Oh, that's
Ah.
nice.
Yay.
No, Vanilla's very cool.
You know who
he's-
looks better than all of us? Miss Ashim.
Yes.
Thank
All right,
you.
darlings.
Yes.
Grab your gloss and adjust your crown because it's time for the segment that serves more than just looks. It serves lifestyle, lady. Welcome to Inspo with Ashim, where glam meets guidance, and our resident goddess of glow up gives us the 411 on what to wear, where to be, and how to walk through this world like it's your personal runway. She's not just a fierce fashionista. She's a vibe. She's
Yes.
a vision. She's a velvet hammer of elegance and edge. Whether you're styling your soul for brunch or just how to survive in another chaotic carpool, Ashim's got the inspo, the insight, and impeccably arched brow
Yes.
to keep you looking and living flawless. Let's get inspired. Let's get
Yes.
ashamed. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah, you're
Davey.
now at word. You're ashamed.
Yeah,
You've
You're
been
like a-
ashamed. I'm
Yes.
a verb now.
Yes.
I'm a
I
verb.
love that.
Verb.
Yes.
How are you, Queen?
I am fabulous. Why, thank you, darling.
Oh, my
I love all
mom's-
of our outfits today. We're
My
so
mom
coordinated.
said you're gorgeous.
Oh,
She
thank you,
loves
Mama Maria. I want to meet you. I got to meet you someday.
Oh, yes.
But
So-
everyone loves our outfits, by the way. They're loving the fits.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are. They're
yeah,
loving
we
the
got
fits.
this.
Go, Merca.
Yeah.
But talk to us about 4th of July. You've got a great segment today. What's
Yes.
on the menu?
So 4th of July is here, which, let's just be real. That means there's going to be some cocktails had over the next couple of days. So I want to talk a little bit today about some festive cocktails for the summer, ways to keep it, sane, to have fun, and then some kind of interesting ones. So yeah, that's what we're going to share today.
Okay,
By the way,
okay.
Frizz forecast is 100% today. So
Yeah.
sorry if this is taking up your whole frame right now, people.
No,
Hey,
I
I
love
just
it.
can't
You're
help
serving
it.
like Diana Ross
Perfect.
realness.
Yes, Diana Ross.
This is all, yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Love
Bigger,
her.
bigger. Mm-hmm.
So
We go
what
bigger, bigger.
is okay? Let's talk about 4th of July.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, red, white, and blue is the theme.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking wardrobe today? Like what should we be looking for the vibes? If I'm going to a pool party, how am I pulling this off? I don't want to sit in a wetsuit all day.
Yeah,
what are some
no.
things that we can be in and out of?
No, so I like layers. So if you're going to go to a pool party, I would say take a swimsuit with you, or you can wear it. Usually I'll wear it if I'm going to a pool party, and then I'll have like a cute little sarong,
Okay.
or like a skirt that's easy to take off, or you can even do like an oversized button up. Linen's a great choice for this time of year because it's hot, and especially if you're going to be outside. Because 4th of July, we're going to be outside for a good portion of the day, right? So
Yeah.
that's like you want breathable fabrics. We talked about breathable fabrics last time. Great time to wear some linen, and then take something dry for afterward if you're actually going to get in the pool. But let's be real, not everyone feels comfortable being in the pool.
Right.
Maybe you want to wear that one piece and have that sarong and have it look almost like a skirt and a top. That's a really cute option. And we talked about also last time ruffles. If you do like a top, a swimsuit top that has some ruffles up here, and then just have something, I think a simple white sarong, black sarong. For 4th of July, I like to keep it white. I like to stay with the color theme. But just something simple. So you
How
want
do
to
you
like
knot the sarong without it being like an actual like abscess on your body? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
How do you?
Yeah.
Right.
So
How do you
then
do that?
someone could say, "What's so wrong with you?"
Yes.
Oh, that was so.
hey.
I'm so
Love
punny.
it. Love
so
it.
oftentimes I see people tie it all the way over to the side, and it's actually better if it's a little bit in front of your thigh. Because when you
Okay.
put it on your side, it's sticking out like an appendage.
Yeah.
Right? And when you put it in front of your thigh, it creates this visual triangle. We talked about ruching and triangles and draping and fabric.
Yeah.
When you put it just slightly in front of your thigh, it creates this like little triangle that actually starts to slim your leg. You see more leg, and it creates this arrow that points. So it
Oh,
actually
I love
slims your
that.
waist as well.
So put it on your runway. to
Yeah,
your
so it's
no-nos.
almost like
Your
just like a
no-nos.
hair, like 3 inches over in front of your thigh, and that actually gives it a completely different illusion than if it's on the side. On the side,
Okay.
it's like
Right.
Ah,
and
like
it's
it's
sticking
sticking out
out
like a
it's
space bun. Like you got
right.
space buns on your thighs. That doesn't look good. Who wants
True.
that? No.
True.
You want a little bit in the front, and then you just kind of tie the knot, and you can always yank the knot down. So again, it's teaching your eye to look at different things. So you want to create up and down lines.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, I'm all over the place with my stripes today. They're going everywhere, but you'll notice actually on this, they're going
Yeah, it comes-
down.
But that actually
It's a
sense,
V.
yeah, because sometimes you look
Yeah.
like the Hamburglar if they were
Yeah,
going
I
east
know
to west.
it's rough.
Right,
Stripes can be a rough thing, so
Right.
you just got to play with them.
Okay.
Smaller stripes usually are okay, but big stripes you got to be careful with the angle they go. So same thing with a sarong. So keep keep it pointed down.
Yeah, point it down.
Yes.
So it's a big drinking holiday.
It is a big drink.
And our mocktail mavericks are in the comments too, and we would definitely have some
Yes, we
mocktails
have
we'll
some.
talk about. But how do you space out drinking, making sure that we don't get too shoe barred? All you know what I mean? Like, how do we is there a certain drink?
How do we make it to the hamburgers already?
How do we make it to the fireworks?
Yes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's all about pace, people. This
Yeah.
is not a sprint; it's a marathon, right?
Yeah.
So start small, and I have like little rules for myself. I don't have more than 2 drinks before I take a pause, and then take like a serious pause. Do like an hour or so where you're not drinking. Just drink water because you're not there to get lushed up. You're there to have fun. I know sometimes alcohol can relax you, so maybe you want the alcohol to make it feel more festive, but you don't want to go overboard. Like that's not a good look for
fun.
anybody.
Right.
So I say pace, and all my friends know. With me, if I have a drink, the very next thing, if it's not already in my hand, is water. So drink water, and that way you're keeping yourself hydrated.
But do you still get a little buzz? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Okay.
But you want to remember tomorrow too, right? Like you don't want to have so much that you've forgotten about what happened the day before
Right.
because there were probably some silly things that were going to happen, some
Yeah,
wild
yeah, yeah.
shenanigans, and you want to be clear of mind. So I say like keep it light as well. Summertime is the perfect time to have lighter cocktails. So think
Okay.
about
Nice.
things that are not heavy. Like the brown liquor is really more of a fall kind of thing, right? But during the summertime, it's really light. Think refreshing, a lot of fruit juices and fresh fruit juices. So not anything that has like a lot of syrup in it, but think about like some fresh squeezed grapefruit juice or fresh squeezed,
Okay.
lime juice, things that you can add to add some flavor, but that keep it fresh and light.
I mean, one of our friendship cocktails is a Paloma,
Yes.
and you make amazing Palomas.
Yes.
Talk about this recipe.
So this is a really easy one. So I have some lists of things that we can recommend here for cocktails. So super easy one that people think might be more complicated is a Paloma. It's like a 3-2-1. So remember 3-2-1. Okay. You want 3 ounces of grapefruit juice, and I prefer fresh squeezed grapefruit juice because I don't want any of the extra additives of sugar or whatever.
I hear ya.
2 ounces of tequila and 1 ounce of lime juice.
Okay.
You can-
Wait, Blanco tequila? What are we talking
Blanco,
about?
yeah.
Okay,
I
got it.
like the light, the clear. And then if you want to add some sweetness, if it's too sour for you, you can add something like agave. I do like agave versus just straight raw simple syrup.
It takes the tart right out of it.
Yes, it just softens the tartness, and I just add it slowly. And then I always like to finish up any summer cocktail with a little bit of tonic or club soda, anything fizzy. So fizzy will like
Okay.
make it feel a bit more
I love
festive,
that.
and it makes it lighter, and you're actually then diluting the drink as well. So you're not just having like straight cocktails.
Because I'm going to the Robinson's house.
Yes.
And I know she's in comments right now, and she's like, Davey, and I'm the bartender. So, Davey, I'm going to have to make some Palomas.
Yes.
So this is good. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
1.
3
3
ounces
grapefruit.
of grapefruit, fresh.
Yes, 2 tequila, 1 lime.
Okay.
And then limes for garnish to add
She
on
said
there,
you could put
and then club soda.
tonic or soda water in it.
Yeah.
I need to
lighten it
ask
up.
you a question. With fruit in a cocktail, are you a pinch and release? Or are you pinch, put in?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends. If I'm doing like, say, I don't really drink beer all that often, but if I'm doing a Blue Moon, I squeeze and drop in. But if I'm doing like, I don't know, a cocktail with fruit, I'll squeeze and throw out. Because
Yeah.
what starts to happen, what I don't like about it, and maybe this is just me, when you have like the rind and everything in there and then you're drinking it, when you get to the very bottom, it's like you're just tasting like rind.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bitter. So
So are you a pinch
Yeah.
and release, or what's the etiquette
depends,
here?
I think.
depends. So I'm like Mel. So it depends on the drink. With a Paloma, I like the lime on the edge. I don't like to stick it in there because also like the wax. Sometimes like from the grocery stores, the
Right.
limes are waxed, which I don't like. So you have to like scrub them off. So I don't want that in my cocktail. I want the flavor of the lime, but not the like the
Right, yeah,
and the
more
rind tends to be quite
microplastics,
bitter.
right.
So it really depends on the drink. But if I'm making a large batch of something, I'll often put the fruit in there
Oh,
because
yeah.
then it sort of ferments with the cocktail. So that's kind of fun.
Okay.
But we also, so we talked about mocktails. Should I share some mocktail
Please do.
options?
Absolutely.
So some of the other things, like I know I have some friends who don't drink, and I don't always drink either. So sometimes I want something that feels different and festive and something refreshing. So I'm a big fan of fresh juices, and one of the juices that I think really is kind of special and it's great during the summertime is a guava juice. So you can find guava juice. They usually have it in the Mexican food section at any grocery store, and it comes in a can. But it's by Humex. It's so refreshing, and it's just different. And you can add that again with the club soda, a twist of lime, just a little squeeze of lime, and it feels like you're drinking a cocktail because it's not like you're just drinking orange juice or cranberry juice or like the regular juices we're so
Yeah.
used to. It's something that's a little bit more
Like
unique and
exotic.
different, right? Because
Right.
you want it to be something fun. You want to just
Right.
because you don't drink alcohol doesn't mean you want to drink boring drinks. I mean, I drink
Right,
that's
I drink
true.
water 24/7, which is pretty boring, but you still want to just have something a little different. One of my other favorites that I make all the time is fresh watermelon juice. And this is actually a health drink. We can call this one a health drink.
Oh, I love this.
Because it's full, it's like watermelons, I think, are 92% water.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can just take watermelon. We have a little mint garden in our backyard. I take some fresh mint, throw them all together, whip it up in the blender, and that is such a refreshing drink. So you want to chill your watermelon first. cut it, cube it, chill it, whatever. Put the whole watermelon in the fridge if you want.
Can I buy like pre-sliced?
Yeah, buy
Okay.
pre-sliced,
Okay.
and then you just make that into
Ice
a
cubes.
juice. Yeah, with ice. So watermelon,
that in
mint,
ice
and ice. And then you don't even need, if you get a good watermelon, you don't even need anything to sweeten it. And it is so good for you. It's packed with nutrients. It's super hydrating. And it feels, again, kind of fun and unique. And you could take some mint leaves afterwards and put the mint on top as well. Put a little straw,
Oh, I
metal
love
straw,
that.
a little umbrella.
Watermelon mint goes a long way. I
Yes,
think that's
it really
great.
does. It really does. And
Okay.
like mint is so right now I think mint is probably another fun way to dress up any cocktail.
Yeah.
So say you want a real cocktail. Let's talk real cocktails for a second.
Let's
Can we
go.
go there? Okay. So real cocktails, think about the things that people like in the summer. They want refreshing, they want light. There are always going to be those who love a mojito. And I wanted to share, since we always share history, right? We're going to do some education real fast, folks.
Let's do it.
So the mojito has a funny little story. Mojitos were actually started, they think, in the 1500s. Who knew, right?
Who knew?
Who knew? And
Wow.
they used to have a different name. It was called El Draque.
El Traque?
El Draque.
Okay.
Draque.
Because Sir Francis Drake and his crew went to Havana, and they all got scurvy on the way there, and so they needed help, and they were reaching out to the locals, like, how can we help my men who have scurvy? And so they created this drink that was aguardiente, which is like fire water.
Okay.
So sugar cane alcohol, lime, mint, and they made it into this cocktail, and it became the mojito. So it's been around forever.
Wow.
Ashim
Right?
just said, drink mojitos, you won't get scurvy.
Yes, you won't
Yeah.
get scurvy.
It's medicine.
It's a
That's
medicinal
medicine.
tonic.
I like that. Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. What a cool story.
So that is something that I think is really cool. It's a fun little story. And when I travel, there's usually several, like I have a handful of drinks that I like to travel, just my standards are a mojito. And I love it blended again because when you blend things, it slows down how you consume it because I don't want to have 4 mojitos. If I make
Yeah.
it like a mojito slushy, then it's a little bit, you drink it slower because you're not going to slam a slushy.
Right,
like
right.
brain freeze. No one wants that. So you just can make it a little bit, more chill.
Hey, real quick question from comments. Club soda versus soda water. What's your
Tonic.
breakdown?
I like club soda just because it tends to have a little bit more fizz and not the quinine.
Okay.
And the tonic has the quinine and actually our distillery makes some, I think that is spectacular. Phil uses it for his cocktails, the
Really?
tonic water. But I like the lightness of club soda. Tonic to me is a little bit more like slightly bitter taste.
Yeah.
I like the refreshing aspect of club soda. So
Me
it really
too.
depends on what you're mixing it with. I'm a club soda person. It's just real easy. And my recommendation is when you're looking to add a soda of anything to a cocktail, look for something that is either sugar-free, not sweetened, I should say. Or if you're going to have a sweetened one, say you want to add something in, look for natural sugar because that high fructose corn syrup, we just need to stay away from all that.
True story.
And that actually leads me. I've got all this wealth of knowledge today.
Oh my God, I love it.
When I lived in Mexico, there was another really favorite drink that we had. Everyone there drank it. I'd never heard about this. And then when I went to Spain, everyone there was drinking it too. And so if you're a red wine drinker, this is a really, really simple cocktail to make. It's called a tinto de verano, and tinto is red wine in Spanish. So it's very common in other countries that it's quite warm during the summer, but they still want to enjoy their red wine. You mix red wine and a citrusy soda. So it could be like a Squirt or 7-Up, something citrusy, and that's it, and ice.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's super
That's kinda
refreshing. It's a way to still enjoy red wine and have a cocktail in the hotter weather. So it's
Oh, I love
yeah,
that.
it's really good.
That's really fun. Oh
my
It's
gosh, I'm doing that.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's very easy. So this is a Davy one. Look at
Oh.
Davy. You
There's
can make another
that.
one.
I love that.
And if you want to jazz it up, you can always throw like orange slices in there, thing like pineapple to make it a little bit more
Like a
fest,
sangria-ish
almost.
kinda-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but
When
it's
Ashim
really, really
said-
common.
When Ashim said jazz it up, she did jazz hands.
I know, yeah, jazz it up.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
What else is on the agenda?
So other cocktails that are my favorites that I just love. Aperol Spritz. Who doesn't love an Aperol Spritz?
That's my go-to. Yeah.
Yes, it's a perfect, easy one. I think it's great for afternoons. In the evening, it feels a little out of place, but it's like that good happy hour kind of thing. And it's a
It's
great
just light
starter.
and right for me. Like I don't
Yeah.
get too crazy with it.
Yeah,
It's just
it
a
is.
nice, smooth operator.
The Hugo Spritz is very similar to the Aperol Spritz. If you ever had an Aperol Spritz and it was too bitter, you probably did not like that the Aperol in it because that's it's made from fermented orange rinds, so it's a little bit
Right.
bitter. So if you want something a little bit sweeter, the Hugo Spritz is made with Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur, and that is spectacular. It's all the same other ingredients. You've got the lime, the mint, the Prosecco or champagne, and then you've got this amazing, simple, easy cocktail. So that's another favorite. And then the French 75, it's an old standard. It's like what I call a lightly boozy lemonade. It's fresh squeezed lemon juice, mint, simple syrup, and some gin and then champagne, topped with champagne.
Ooh, I love
That
And that is
good.
that is my, when I go on vacation every year in August for my birthday, that is the drink that I have throughout that
sounds
whole trip, because
really
that's just very
good.
refreshing.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I want one right
Oh, I
now.
have.
I know.
I have
We'll
some
have
in
to
the,
go afterward.
She made some in the kitchen. You would
Oh, it's
yes.
perfect.
yes.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God.
So before we go, for someone who wants to elevate their next gathering, what's your inspo with the Shein power tip to create a party that's fierce, fun, and full of flavor, but without, it gets too crazy with planning?
Yeah, so I think you can do it really easily if you invite the right people. So invite people that you know are going to have fun. Invite an eclectic group. I love introducing friends to one another. So I love I have friends over here and friends over there, and I love bringing that group together because then it automatically promotes conversation because they're getting to know one another. So I think the key first is just inviting people from across groups. You don't everyone probably has different groups of friends. Bring them all together. Let's get them all there together at the same time. Have food that's easy to eat. It doesn't have to be complicated. And the less that people have to cut or sit with a plate, then the better. So a lot of simple, easy foods are great. I think that's just a really handy one. Bring out the fun glassware. I have some really colorful glassware, and I like to bring it out for parties because it, again, just makes it feel different. And then my biggest tip is to have an amazing playlist, because nothing says party like a great playlist. Like our 4th of July playlist that is out there right now. It is phenomenal. So if you haven't done it yet, go to Spotify, follow us on there. You will see Mel's 4th of July playlist, and it is spectacular.
Yes.
So hot playlists are always number one. And I did see a comment about one more. Can I add one more thing about
please do.
fresh?
Yeah.
About mocktails. So again, I'm Latina. You guys all know I'm Mexican, and a very big mocktail summer kind of drink that we make in my culture are something called aguas frescas. So they're fresh waters. And if you go to anywhere in Latin America, you'll probably see them there too. It's essentially just fresh fruit that you cut up, you put in water, and you make it like you would sun tea. You put it outside in a jar for about 3 hours or so, and the sun kind of allows all the flavor from that fruit to infuse the water. Then you cool it off, and then you can just drink it. And my mom used to make this all the time when I was growing up, out of watermelon, strawberries, lime, pineapple.
That sounds great.
Jamaica,
So
which is
good.
the
Oh my God, I want
hibiscus
it now.
flower. The island of Jamaica is called Jamaica.
Jamaica.
That means hibiscus. So the hibiscus flower, you can make a tea out of that too. And they're super refreshing, non-alcoholic, really easy to make. And there's just something so cool about seeing it in your yard as it's starting to
Oh my God, I
ferment,
want
if
that
you
now.
will. So that's another one for those who wanted a mocktail. So
I love it. And I
Ashim,
love you.
thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Such a good
Oh my
segment.
God, you guys, I have to say this. So we decided to do something different today at Sunny TV. It's Bring Your Kids to Work Day.
Yes.
So my oldest stepdaughter Morgan and her best friend Hannah, who is our other child, is here. They're
Yay.
sitting over here to the couch. You can't see them. So
But we can hear them.
we can hear them. And we did a whole photo shoot, so I'll be posting that later. So we are so excited they're here with us. But you
And-
know what else is exciting?
What else is exciting?
Maracuya.
Or About Face. About Face. Hey, Sunny's ready to put your best face forward. Let's talk About Face, the ultimate destination for glowing skin, confidence boosting, total self-care vibes. Whether you're prepping for a special event or just want to refresh your everyday look, the About Face team is out back cutting down the
They're doing our lawn care
all
right
the
now.
shrubbery out there. Oh my gosh. But listen, all you Sunnies, even the ones that are not in St. Johns County, you can go to aboutface.guru, type in that code word Sunny, you get 15% off all their products. They will ship them to you. They're incredible. I love their team. Get that glow up going at About Face.
Yes. What's up next, Boo?
Hey girl, it's the horoscopes to make you feel fabulous. And I've got 2 days worth. So we've got Libra, Aquarius, and we've got Pisces
Capricorn.
and Capricorn.
Lots of them on deck
So,
today.
yeah, I know. Well, Barbara Jean is she wants to make sure that we get her Aquarius in. I got you, boo. I got
DJ.
you, boo. All right, so Libra, balanced in Balmain, flawless in Fendi. This week's vibe, you're giving glamour with grace. Part courtroom chic, part candlelit seduction. Every outfit is a love letter. Every grace, a carefully curated, edited spread. You walk into a room and Chanel just adjusts itself. Oh, I love that. The Oracle says, lean into the duality, pair classic Carolina Herrera tailoring with Miu Miu flirtation. Let your accessories whisper, yes. I meditate in Manolos.
I love this one.
Yeah.
I love all of these.
Cosmic Command is harmony is your aesthetic, but don't be afraid to disrupt with the little Alexander McQueen drama when diplomacy fails. Your power accessory is a Gucci compact mirror because if you're going to reflect your life choices, you better do it with perfect lighting and nothing overhead, Mariah.
Or Lightbox.
Right. Next up, Aquarius, alien in Acne Studios, icon in Iris Van Harpen. This week's vibe is other signs wear fashion, you wear the future.
Ooh.
You're channeling Martian royalty meets Berlin streetwear, strutting through time zones like trends that don't apply to you, because they don't. Your style oracle says, go for the avant-garde everything. Think sculptural J.W. Anderson, oh my God, one of my favorites, oversized off-white and Loewe silhouettes that make people gasp and reconsider linear thinking. Yes! Cosmic Command, shock them, babe, shock them up.
Do it.
Then educate them, then float away into custom gorges and leave your Instagram tagged in stardust. Your power accessory is chrome Balenciaga wraparound sunglasses for sun protection and more blocking out the basic beige, right?
Yes.
Pisces, Dreams in Dior, Delirium in Dries Van Norton. This week's vibe, you're walking poetry in motion, soft focus chaos in couture. 1 minute you're weeping at sunsets in vintage Chloe. The next you're a mystery vanishing in Rick Owens drapery. You're not ghosting, you're gliding.
Oh, that's my new tagline.
Rick Owens, everything.
You're not
Style
ghosting, you're
Oracle
gliding.
says, think ethereal with an edge layer like Simone Rocatul or Stella McCartney's separates, and let your tears sparkle like sequins. Your cosmic command is feel everything. Say nothing. Turn up in Fendi, in a Fendi cape like your soul wore the soundtrack to an indie film that no one's cool enough to understand. Your power accessory is a pearl drop Schiaparelli earring, suspended elegance for someone who floats above the drama. And finally, darling, we have Capricorn. Capricorn is bossed up in Bottega, iced out in Isabel Marant. This week's vibe is you didn't come to play, you came to build the empire.
Yep.
Step aside, darlings. Cap is here. Power moves in Saint Laurent, shoulder pads, and sky-high Prada ambitions. Style Oracle says, structure is your love language. Cinch at the waist with a Loewe belt, lace it up with some Givenchy Rossi heels, and shut down with a Mugler silhouette that whispers, I already closed the deal.
That sounds like you every day.
It's the boardroom. Cosmic Command is stop apologizing. Command the boardroom like it's a Balenciaga runway and leave receipts in your wake. Your power accessory is a crocodile Birkin. Oh, good luck paying for that.
Yeah.
And an unread message
Wait
for
for
your
that.
ex. One's rare, the other one's irrelevant.
You could afford that with Sunny Network.
I love it.
Oh my God. Guess what time it is, friends?
Get it.
It is time for Mel's Top 10 4th of July edition. This playlist will go for 4 hours, so start it at your party.
So good.
Yes.
Number 1 is
Baby, you're a
Firework.
I love it.
Katy Perry, because duh, if you don't belt this one out at least once on the
It's
4th of July,
honestly
then it's
like
not-
her best song.
Are you really
I do love
celebrating?
Even
that.
the train is
I
chiming
know,
in.
even
yeah, the train is singing.
Do you hear it?
And number 2, Miley Cyrus. It's a party in the
USA.
USA.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a good
I
bop.
love it. I landed in LAX with a dream and a cardigan.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 3 is Bruce
Born
Springsteen.
in the
USA. I was born in the USA.
Yes.
Number 4, American Boy by
Ooh, yeah, this was a
Estelle
good
featuring
one.
Kanye West.
American
Boy. I love that
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. But if you're wearing jorts, let's play that song.
Yes, that's a good call.
And number 5, James Brown. Living in America.
Yes. Got to feel it.
Number 6, Martina McBride, because this is I can't do it.
Independence Day.
It's Independence
good.
Day.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I don't know it. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
Number 7.
None of us do it. Dang it,
You
Shayla.
guys
Where
ready?
are you?
Yeah.
The
We didn't
Beach
call it in.
Boys. Surfing USA.
Surfing in the USA.
It's not in the USA. It's surfing.
Surfing USA.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Inside, outside,
Baby,
you
there's no
know that one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Number 8, everybody wants to be this on 4th of July. It's An American Girl by Tom Petty.
Yes.
She was an American girl.
And Tom Petty
Raised
lives here.
on promises.
Tom Petty has a house here, so hey,
Guys,
we have to play it.
we
We're
have to have
getting
it.
deemed because you guys, we're singing so good today.
So
Oh,
amazing.
Sure.
Number
Ding,
9,
ding,
Made in
ding.
the USA by Demi Lovato.
Very nice. Lean into that
Yeah,
pop banger.
she's doing
That's good.
She called me the other day, said she's doing great Friends Players song.
That's
good.
nice.
Number 10, Toby
story.
Keith. This one, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue.
There's a lot of people clutching their pearls over that
Yes.
one. That's so nice.
But you know what? We are not clutching our pearls over this contest with the dog
I
dogs.
know.
We're doing great. you
Yes,
guys.
dogs
shout
are
out
so
to everyone's
cute.
dogs.
Listen, everybody's got a homework assignment. Please post your dog pictures
friend's
with
dog.
the hashtag Sunny Tails. Super
Yes.
cool. I love seeing everybody on Tail Waggers Tuesday. We're going to announce the first winner. Now, listen, don't get bent.
There's a lot.
If you didn't get picked on the first round, your dog will still be cycled in every week leading up to the big prize towards
Look,
Labor Day.
it could be
area.
your grandma's dog, your grandma's dog, your brother, sister, aunt, uncle's dog.
I posted my beach boyfriend dog.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Post the
right?
He's a
dogs.
dog I see when I run
Ask
in the
a
mornings.
dog on
He's
the
my
side of the road,
boyfriend.
what's your name?
Yeah. But let me tell you real quick about Tail Waggers. Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation, a St. Johns County nonprofit that stands up for dogs that others overlook. Tail Waggers provides critical funding for local shelters supporting dogs with medical challenges, behavioral hurdles, or just a little bit of extra healing to do. From vet care to enrichment toys to Mrs. Robinson's homemade dog treats.
so good.
So
From
good.
comfort items to crisis needs, Tail Waggers steps up where it matters the most. I've seen some miracles happen for some dogs out there. Give a voice to the voiceless. We love them. TailWaggersFL.com today. Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation, because every tail deserves to wag. I love that. Super
Aw, that's so cute.
And you know what I
right.
love?
Get ready, Mel.
This segment. I
Warm
can't.
up your face.
I
cool.
gotta
Hurry up.
stop.
We're at 56.
Oh,
Overheard
God.
in St. Augustine. So we've got real croats, real people, real weird in the nation's oldest city. It's a very controversial segment. I'd like to say that integrity is out the window on this one. I enjoy this funny segment, so we're going to roll with it. All right. So this first one heard at Anastasia Fitness. My problem is I want to work out one time and lose 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds
True story.
yeah.
Yeah.
about right.
Yes. It's
right.
called Ozempic.
Right. Outside Oddbirds, this person said, I want to invent a dating app called Unhinged.
Yes.
And we can post all of our red flags and see if anyone is still interested.
It's also called Am I
That-
Dating the Same Man? Because I'm in this Facebook page. It's really funny.
Oh my God.
my.
I don't know why.
This one was at the
Funny.
cemetery. When I pass away, everyone must sleep at the graveyard. Y'all can't just leave me here on the first night with some people I don't know.
Oh.
That's funny.
That sounds like something I would say to
That
you.
sounds like something you would say to me.
Stage
Oh
4
my
clinger.
gosh. Boat drinks. Espresso martinis are just Red Bull vodkas that studied abroad and won't stop bringing it up.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
So true.
Well, yeah, what did you say?
Said so true.
Yeah,
It's
it
classy.
is so
They're
true.
classy.
In line at Publix, adulting is putting back a pack of chicken for $11.58 because you see one for $11.17.
Yes.
Yes.
Save that 40 cents.
Clack, clack.
Next up at the Castillo de San Marcos, let's draft everyone who has their phone on military time first, since y'all are so eager. Right?
Stop it. Yes.
But it's
Goodbye.
kind of funny. We see you, G.I. Jane.
Yes.
Okay. Next up at Animal Wellness Center, what idiot called it a vet instead of a dog tour?
That's
That's a missed opportunity.
That is
right
a
there.
missed marketing
Yes,
opportunity. Yeah, a
gosh.
dog tour, Dr.
Dog
Dog
tour.
Tour. All right, at
Genius.
the Floridian, I identify as a potato because I like to be baked and smashed.
Hey.
Was that at brunch? Did we hear
well,
that at
it's
brunch?
that kind of party.
I know. And then
Fireworks.
at Meehan's, so jealous of cats, I have to be honest. Imagine being a huge bitch and literally all the time the person who takes care of me is like, oh.
They do have it good.
Like they
Yeah,
do.
right?
Cats can really be themselves.
really
They don't
Yeah.
care. That cat says, I don't need you. I just got this
No.
right here. The
And
dog.
finally, on a gas station off of West King Street, a police officer pulled somebody over and he said, "Step out of the vehicle, ma'am." And she said, "It's 94 degrees. You get in here and tell me the problem in the AC." Oh my God, you can't do that. Oh my God.
Chief, what do you think about that one?
Right? Yeah, Chief, what happened on that
Where
one,
is
Chief?
she on that one? I can't, you guys, my face hurts.
Oh
from
my
that.
gosh. Let's step ball change over to slanging through the decades.
All right, so it's the 1950s slang edition. Today's slang is made in the shade. It was the peak pool skirt and jukebox glory, meaning everything's doing great.
Okay.
You've got it all. It's easy, no worries. Life's smooth like a soda float.
Oh.
So in a sentence back then, ever since Jimmy got that Chevy and a job at the drive-in, he's got it made in the shade.
I like that.
But how would we use it today, David?
Mel scored a VIP fireworks pass, a breezy patio seat, and a bucket loads of tots. She's got it fully made in the shade.
I was at Sheem's friend's house.
Nice.
Hey, did you know Made in the Shade was a post-war phrase that captured the optimistic glow of the 1950s when everything from backyard barbecues to Elvis Presley felt like the future was cool and carefree, like this show.
I love it. Oh, my
my
gosh.
God.
You firecracker fueled sparkle monsters. That's a red, white, and rambunctious wrap on the morning's Sunny TV Spectacular. We lit the fuse, we spilled the tea, and delivered a parade of chaos hotter than a sparkler at a backyard barbecue. But we've still got more surprises, more planning for you today at 3 o'clock. We've got Afternoon Delight. We've got a really cool Reddit rundown report that we're going to do. And you guys, all day tomorrow, I mean, the magician behind the screens, the Wizard of Oz, Miss
yes.
Addie, has a bunch of really cool, fun videos planned all throughout the day. So if it's rain, get on your phones, scroll to Sunny TV. We love you so much. We got something super fun planned for you, and especially Shayla's live
Oh my God, yes.
performance
I know.
tomorrow. I'm so pumped for this. Yes. But all of this wouldn't happen if we didn't say thank you to these incredible sponsors. Thank you for making these dreams come true. Mel, who's on that list?
STA Lab, the Bailey Group, Great Expectations, Old Town Trolley, Maracuya, About Face, Zone Cheer All Stars, Spice and Tea Exchange, Flashes and Brilliance, Epic Behavioral Healthcare, Emma Concerts Association, and Tailwaggers. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Awesome. All right, Booze. We will see you at 3 o'clock for more shenanigans.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Booze.